Okay, ladies and gentlemen, to whoever may concern out there trying to get these big companies to help out these kids from dying in a car. So I came up with an idea. What if we put some type of motion or alarm inside of a car for when a kid or kids get left in a car and either the responsible parent that forgets about the kid in the car or the low lifes or the ones that are just going to run into the store for a minute thinking that their kid's going to be okay in this car. Now, in Vegas alone, there's a lot of deaths of kids being left in the car because of heat strokes and all that stuff in the car. So, now that I know that that has happened, I've been thinking about something lately. I don't know how to really get this off and started, but what I want to do is invent something, which I already have it in my mind of inventing it. I just needed help to get off the ground. That we can build the device that lets you know that these kids are in that car, sort of like an alarm to let you know that they're actually in there and to let everybody around them know that if they're in there for a period of time while the car is off or even running, that an alarm will go off. Such as an alarm will go off if you push the car or try to break into it and the car alarm goes you know what I mean? Okay, now that goes off. You know the car is getting broken into. But we can make a sound for if there's kids left in there. If someone's like, oh, I'm just going to go to Walmart and shop real quick. I'm going to go there and have a couple of freaking beers. Or even those people that are just so busy and forget their kid in the car. It happens. It does happen. Doesn't mean they're a bad person. They just make dumb choices and they got to think. So what I'm thinking with this, I want to call it the Heatwave. That's the only thing I can think of right now. And it's to prevent from kids, even animals. And I know there's animal lovers out there that don't want to see their kids or their animals left in a car. Especially their animal. I know they love their animals and all that. You don't want to see a cat in there. You don't want to see a dog and they're dying of heat stroke. A baby that's 8 months because someone forgot to take his daycare because they're so busy at work 24/7. So I suggest maybe you can put it into there like how they have Bluetooth or a star where they can contact you and say, look like you've been into a wreck or something. What if there's a motion detector in there or something? And when the car goes off or something goes off or something like that, or it can detect movement in the car or even protect a heat inside that car besides just heat, like a heat of a body, like if an 8-month-old baby's in the car, and then instead like that thing that says, oh, you've been in a wreck, could we send assistance? Okay, no one responds, they're going to send assistance. But now, if that person says there's someone left in the car, is your parents there or is anybody there to help you out before you have a heat stroke? And the person listens to it, and it should pick up sound, and they should hear if someone says I need help or if not. And if there's a baby that can't talk, so, saying help me, maybe she can listen, and then eventually the baby will start crying or even hear the baby cry and send an offer to someone to that car before that kid ends up getting hurt. I think you can do something like that. You can sense it or even motion it, sense there's something in there. And you can add these to the new cars. You got Blu-ray, you got Bluetooth, you got satellite GPS. I know you can have something like this where they can be in contact to make sure that these kids don't die in this car. So maybe also we can further that by having like a key alarm on it or something like that. Put it on your key too and you have it on there. So when the heat sensation goes off, your key goes off and it makes a certain loud pitched noise for people to look at it like, hey, do you have kids in that car? Do you have animals in that car? Well, maybe you need to get them. Or maybe you'll even help out that person that forgot they actually left the kids in the car. So please, if there's somebody out there that can make this idea even better, please help me, let me know. I'm tired of all these kids dying in this heat. I'm tired of the animals in there. And, I know animals are animals, but still, they live. People love animals, and I understand that. Why should they suffer, especially if you're an animal lover? But now kids, why would you want these kids? Why would you leave them inside of a car without any protection? Oh, I rolled the window down. That's not cool, man. You're going to kill these kids. And then what if it was a mistake? What if a mistake? I left them in there because I've been working so hard. We just had a kid. The baby's 3 months old. I never take the baby to the daycare. My wife does it. I had to do it this one time. I forgot my kid in the car. No longer, America. I know there's somebody out there that can help me. Can help these kids survive. Please help me with this heat wave. Please help me further my idea to prevent these kids dying in a car like this. Even if I help out 5% of kids dying and not dying, 5% is a lot of kids saved alive. That's a lot of kids saved. A lot better than that 0%. A lot better than that 1%. And who knows, maybe that 5% can go up even higher. I'm just tired of seeing kids die like that. So please, somebody out there, help me. Help me invent this. Help me get this off the ground. Help those kids live.